Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Days Grimm. I don't know why I stumbled. My name is Brian Michael Day.
My name is Thomas Grimm.
And I'm Drew Head.
There it is, the terrible trio. Back at it again. The terrifying triplets. The wonderful women of the West Side. I don't know.
The number 6 podcast in Indiana for art.
Yeah, for art, dude. What the hell, dude? What do you think about that, Drew? You're part of the number 6 art podcast in the state of Indiana.
I'll take it.
That's what I said.
Shoot for number 1 next time, maybe. Yeah. Do better, but
falling a little short. Maybe they don't like our arts. So stupid. Like, why are we in an art category?
I mean, we interview artists and musicians and shit.
Yeah, dude, I guess. I guess.
It's funny that we're like in the comedy section of podcasts, though.
Somehow, I think that there was a correlation there.
Yeah.
Like comedy and art.
I don't know. Maybe they confused artistic and autistic.
Yeah,
that's
honestly,
a good chance.
Yeah, they dropped a U out of there, put in an R. No, man, how the hell are you guys, dude? You guys doing okay?
Yeah.
Drew, how are you, sir? I haven't seen you in like a year, it seems like.
Yeah.
You went off to one of your hot air balloon extravaganzas again, or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Spend some time in the red light district.
You didn't tell. I don't think you told me what you were doing last week, did you? I don't remember. What were you doing last week when we did old Dusty Bubba?
I think for Dusty's episode, I had my girlfriend's brother's wedding.
You do too many weddings, dude.
I
gotta slow down.
don't love doing weddings, especially like it was last minute. And like these photos honestly turned out better than the last wedding I did because the lighting was better. But like weddings just always have fucking trash lighting.
Yeah, because it's intimate, dude.
Well,
not intimate for cameras.
No, it looks awful.
Dude, the amount of Edison bulbs that get sold for fucking wedding venues has got to be fucking through the roof.
Yeah, the one I did before this last one, every single light bulb in that fucking place.
Fucking Edison
in a basement was an Edison bulb.
Edison was a fucking dick. Because if his goal to fucking light a room,
he was really half-assed it.
Yeah, that's a fucking C- at best, dude.
No, the fact that they haven't made any changes to it.
Yeah. They're like, aesthetically, it's pleasing and it makes me happy, and I can't see. And I fucking
Dude,
run
we went
into
to Marengo Cave, and they were like, "We're gonna go through this next section with lanterns," and it was like, "This is the light bulbs of the shittiest kind, basically flickering in a thing."
Yeah, man. I guess we should mention we obviously there's two big things going on right now. A, we're in a different room, and I don't know what this is going to sound like in post.
The studio is under
construction,
reconstruction.
There was a house fire. Brian's house.
Quick cover up.
Burned
Thanks,
down.
Drew.
And, he put new floor in.
Yeah, we put some new flooring in, man. It's so sick. I can't wait for you guys to see it, man.
I'm going to piss on it.
The podcast room is done. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said I'm going to piss on it.
Well, it's life-proof, so that's fine. So when you decide to pass out next time and fucking bleed and piss on the floor, we should be okay.
A little bleach.
Second thing that is probably noticeable of mention is we don't have a guest this week. So,
right.
We're going to do this thing that a lot of people are going to fucking love.
Or a lot of people are going to hate.
Oh, I think the latter is going to be...
Or third, we get canceled.
Yeah. So you mentioned earlier, do we want to talk about the Coons age thing? Because I think that's funny. Is that not?
That you
Should
had
we
no
not bring
idea
that up?
that it was a racial thing?
Yeah, and I didn't know.
Well, yeah, well, I Googled
We're already
it.
talking about it, so let's talk about it.
I Googled it, and your definition for the worm episode
Live on
is
the Worm.
correct. Like it's a
Roughly 2 years.
yeah, like a raccoon's lifespan.
Yeah.
And people, it said something about people think they live longer and they don't. But it sounds racist. because there's a word in there that is racist.
And if you don't know what episode we're referencing, this was 2 weeks ago with Live 100 The Worm.
But
I
think you could like dumb it up to just say like a trash panda's age. Be like, you could do a whole bit on like how it's not.
That sounds dumb as shit. Just don't say it at that point.
I'm just saying like you could do a whole bit on like how progressive things.
Oh, what if you found look up the genus name of a raccoon. What's the raccoon's genus name? And I'll be curious to know what that is. And you're going to have to zoom in because my eyesight is definitely 34 years old right now. Excuse me.
Okay.
Can you try to enunciate that for me? Because I can't see.
Procyon? Sounds like a fucking Pokemon.
I haven't seen you in a Procyon's age. How about that?
Go.
What do you think about that? And then double entendre, it's wordplay. That might be Procan.
Procyon.
I don't read good, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
But would you say commonly known raccoons in the family of Prioninaid?
I don't know, man.
Procyon. I don't fucking know. I just know I like raccoons.
You could
Yeah,
just
this
say
guy.
a raccoon's age.
Raccoons are fucking sick, dude, because they're so goddamn smart. They're so goddamn
But if
smart.
you
Look at his gay
rescue
little
one, I know
hands.
some people that have rescued raccoons like that.
and they
like,
regretted it.
Well, they were like super dope for like how long do they live?
Like 2
2
years.
years.
2 years,
2 or
right?
3.
So they're super dope for like a year and 8 months. But then after that, they start going senile. So then they start like reverting to just instincts of like chewing through walls and
Yeah.
like getting into everything.
I would fucking love to have a raccoon as a pet, but if I only got to have it for 2 years and then it just dies on me,
Look, can you
I
now
might-
look up, now that we're on this fucking weird side journey, we're going to actually get to some funny stuff here in a second, but now that we're on this weird journey together as a trio, can you look up, because that's a large animal. It's like it's like a house cat, but outside, basically with hands and a thumb. So my question is, why do they only live 2 to 3 years? Can you ask Google, why do raccoons die so young? And while you're looking that up, Drew, we're going to do a little bump here.
the
Tom, are you
average
in on this?
lifespan of a raccoon is in the wild is about 5 years. But with abundant food and shelter, they're able to survive well past a decade. However, it's been estimated that 50% of raccoons die within their first years due to disease, starvation, predators, or human intervention.
Yeah.
Holy
So they can live
fuck.
longer.
You microwaved these before you
Oh,
came
bro.
over?
They're
So Drew, we went to the bar last weekend after the
Get
episode
'em again.
for Brian's birthday. And
You want to do one?
we took the salts with us out to the bars. And so like
You get a bunch of drunk people to do them.
we got one drunk guy to do it.
Yeah.
And then we were
Holy shit! I can smell it already. I haven't even.
I know, man.
it hurts.
Why do they like fluctuate in strength?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
Have you been leaving it in the sun?
In the kitchen. Right in the sun.
I think if you leave them in the sunlight, they get their strength back. Oh, you're gonna have to toss that back over here, Daddy.
Yeah, we're going to do another hit.
We went mad crazy with it at the bars. Like we're just passing it back and forth type shit. But there was like a group of drunk girls that came up to our table and they were like annoying.
That drastically changed the mood of the evening, too, by the way.
So I went and got the salts out of the car and we convinced them to hit it. And then they went back inside.
We also ourselves, here's what I think happened. These drunk ladies came up to our group and they were like really altering the mood of the whole situation. They were like, my boyfriend's cheating on me. Oh, whatever.
Meanwhile,
And then they just like were bringing everyone down. And I was like, bitch, it's my birthday. You know, like, sorry, but it's
Cheat
my
on your
birthday.
boyfriend with me.
Yeah, bro. So anyways, we were like, okay, so how do we one up them and change this back in our favor? Boom. Salts. Brought it right back to the rails, dude. So that's basically what happened. And we had some, oh, it's on my hand. Yeah, and we had some drunk guy get in on it, and it was a good time.
what did
God damn.
What's that
It
say?
has gotten fucking worse.
Um,
But yeah, did you look up why they change in strength?
I did. I don't see I don't see anything that really gives a good answer.
There's no
It
valid.
does say, what happens if you use smelling salts too often? And ammonia can cause chemical burns to the inside of your nose. So
Nice. I should probably chill the fuck out then. Because we have been on one for like a
Says,
couple months now.
especially if you're a heavy user of smelling salts or if you hold them too close to your nose while you inhale.
That is for sure everything that I do.
What makes somebody want to get into taxidermy?
They're fucking weird, and I like it.
Every time you see it, like a taxidermist in like TV, it's always like a taxidermist that does people's like bodies and is like a weird off character versus like taxidermies you meet in real life.
Do you think that there's like a taxidermy and
Bro, they keep like cats in their freezers. Like they have like 3 freezers just for different animals.
do you think there's like a taxidermy like mortuary like hookup like LinkedIn page or something where or like a Facebook group?
The economy gets so bad, it's just the wife of the guy that mixed up Drew's dog's ashes attached to the same building. They're burning dogs and stuffing dogs in the same unit.
That's
Oh, that's it.
My dog is actually just taxidermied, and like some student was practicing, and the ashes I got are just from some dude's
Also-
campfire.
Do you think that it would only be proper to taxidermy a dog if the dog lived a short life? Like Snoop is too beyond gone to get taxidermy now.
14
No.
years old in October.
I think
Like to get a good looking taxidermy.
You could make him look
Yeah.
good.
You don't want to remember Snoop with gray hairs, do you?
he's got some tumors.
Hey, listen, fucking, they can pull that shit right the fuck out. It's fine,
Yeah.
dude. If anything, he'll look better taxidermy.
That's true. He might look better, and they can dye his fur.
They could give him a nice, just for men on the snout there, and then
Yeah.
take that belly tumor out. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then he won't fucking bite me.
Would you get him in a certain position?
Just standing,
Humping
I
a
think.
pillow.
Just standing, I think. Just I would want to carry him around with me, and then like put him.
Legs stiff.
You
Yeah.
ever seen people will do like taxidermy purses and shit? Like
That's wild.
I saw someone made like a squirrel pencil case.
What?
Yeah,
That
with a
is sick,
zipper
dude.
right for the stomach.
Yeah.
Also, if it was an option, would you guys taxidermy yourselves when you were dead?
I don't know. I've seen where you can get it lamped. Like you could get like I could get my half sleeves cut off and made into a lamp.
Yeah,
That's
people
hot.
will like put those in frames and hang them in their family's house, like their tattoos. Which I don't know about all that. If
That's some real Ed Gein, Jeffrey Dahmer type shit.
I don't know. if it's a super cool tattoo, maybe. But
I'm just
What's that? That's grandma's lower back piece.
Yeah.
I had a joke that I want to when I die, I want my body to be donated to a taxidermy training program so that the students can get practice, and then someone in my family, whoever it gets lucky, whoever wins a fist fight, gets to keep my fucked up taxidermied body like in
God.
their living room.
I feel like you could only do that if it came with like a small fortune of like a dog they had to look after or something. you get this money in 20 years after you hang this on your wall.
Do you think there's something to be said about morticians, though, and I want to jump in on that, too, now that we're talking about humans dying.
God bless you.
Oh, that one fucking...
Oh, me.
Yeah, that one spit on me a little bit. So morticians, are they not doctors that just couldn't pass the MCATs test? Hear me out. Hear me out.
I don't think so.
Because a lot of these cats will go to medical school. They do. And you can, because they have to know everything about the body. So look up I'm sure there's like a mortician specific degree, but, and they might be doctors.
I think it's an apprenticeship.
But I don't know. In my head, because hear me out. Here's where I get this idea from before you read that off, Drew. In the military, you can be a dentist and not have passed the final like
Which
MCAT
is
for
wild
dentists.
because if you
Trust
get a
that.
tooth infection
Yeah, you
and
can
the
die.
dentist can't get it out, you
You
have
can
to go to
fucking
the doctor.
die. Yeah, bro. And that's a real thing. So what do you got here?
Because in the United States, most states require a minimum of an associate's degree in funeral service or mortuary science.
So they a fucking funeral degree? Get the
Well,
fuck out of here,
I
dude.
think they get at least an associate's degree, and then they
I would fucking
do
hope so.
like an apprenticeship.
Open with a 2-year degree, dude.
I mean,
I dated a girl once, and her dad was a morticianer, and we were playing like Monopoly or something one night, and he got a call of a body he had to get ready for like the weekend. And I looked at her mom and I said, "How does it feel that your husband's elbow deep in another woman right now?"
How did she take that?
I think that's when it started to go down.
Probably not great.
I don't.
They were like, "Yo, his sense of humor fucked up."
I don't think morticians are like cutting people open.
They are though.
No,
They
because
get an
the medical,
autopsy.
like autopsy and medical examiners do that.
But you don't
And
always
then
have to get an autopsy. I think.
Morticians would be. I mean, they will like sew people and like do makeup and embalm
I'm
the
sorry.
body.
Did
but
you
I
say
don't think.
fucking sew people?
Well, yeah, they'll like they'll
Yeah, you
either
get them to pull your skin back and tight. And
yeah, they
stuff.
can do that, or they like sometimes they'll sew your mouth shut, or like if you have a giant open wound, depending on how you died, they might
Normally,
sew it and
closed
cover it with
casket.
makeup.
I don't want to fucking die.
And then to keep the eyes closed, they'll put like metal little contacts that have spikes on them to keep the eyelids from opening.
I am
Why
fucking
do you know so much about this,
terrified.
Jay?
I've fallen into some rabbit holes.
Okay, and also hear me out.
We got 2 different algorithms.
Yeah, dude, mine is just big booty bitches and Miami Dolphins shit. That's my fucking entire
a whole lot of
algorithm.
monkeys.
Dude, I have okay, so I have several one thing I want to mention is I'm reading a new book. I'm on book 14 for the year now, and it's Alien Interview is what it's called, and I can't remember the author's name. But anyways, it's science fiction, and it basically was making me feel really good about dying. Like the portion, I'm about halfway through. It was making me feel really positive about dying and just being a human on Earth, and like how this could actually be true. Did you look up the author, or what? Are you looking up something else, Drew?
Oh, no, I was looking up, do morticians cut people open?
Oh, okay. Do they? Jury's out. But anyway, so I was going into today feeling really good because I read last night before I went to bed, feeling really good about dying. Now, fuck you guys. You have fucked that all the way. I don't want to die now. So that sounds fucked. Also, I have another funny topic I would like to bring up. So I have a Mexican lady.
Just like
In my basement.
Yeah.
In my basement. No, I'm joking. I have a Mexican lady that I have to, she resides there in Mexico, that I have to email. And I've never met this woman. Letty or just a first name. Not that it matters, but
those 2 names are not even.
Letty is like a shortened nickname, and Pito is like, I think her proper formal God-given name. Either way. So anyways, I'm like, I have to email her frequently, and I think it's so weird. I was thinking about it the other day. I think it's so weird that like I've never met this woman, but we correspond often, and I have to be so fucking polite to her, but also I've never fucking met you. Now, in real life, if we don't know each other from Adam and she walks up to me and we have a common interest and she says something to me, I'm drastically less nicer. Like, drastically. I'm like, yeah
but
okay.
You're also super fancy with every email you send.
But, well, I mean, is that not fucking
You
a
need to
weird
just
thought,
convince your
though?
work to send her one of the new Samsung phones, and you get them to buy you a second Samsung phone, and then you can talk to her, and it'll translate.
Oh, really? So, because that's a Google thing.
It's an AI, yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking gay. But isn't that a weird thing to think about? How like it happens often in a lot of people's work, and it may happen with you.
I mean, yeah,
you
just,
email these
like,
people that you've never met before, and there's all these courtesies and
Yeah,
thank you so much.
use
You're the best.
professional sounding language in an email.
Yeah, but then if I meet her in if you were to take that same scenario and put it on the street in person, would you be that nice?
No, because it's not a professional setting. But if you
Yeah.
met her in person for something work related, you would have to be nice.
I guess so, but it's just so weird to me. The internet.
You
is
should
fucking
start
weird.
emailing her from your personal email. Just like, what's up, bitch? Fucking
gang, gang, baby.
No, you should
Just use slang terms like, what's up, boo?
you should automatically use translator and send it.
I also
I speak Spanish.
She speaks English because she's emailing you. So
Half
Oh.
emailing me. It's like half English. It's like if
Using translator is so funny because like as Americans we don't necessarily think about it, but like if you translate like what somebody else sends or whatever, and then you type a response back and use translator and send it back, it's low key like
yeah, it's
dumb.
gonna be off.
way the fuck off. 100%.
Like they might be able to figure out what you're saying, but there'll be some mistakes.
Yeah,
for sure.
because there's like things that people use, especially in Spanish, like when they're calling something beautiful, you can say bonita, bonito, hermosa.
yeah, there's like feminine and masculine
but
forms.
They can also, in their language, have like a thing that is historically beautiful, and that thing has a name.
like a pigeon,
And then
call
they-
it little pigeon.
Precisely. AKA the vagina, in case you guys didn't
So
know.
one thing I wanted to mention, we were talking about like
Little
technology earlier, and like so I use Apple Pay for everything, like everything. And although I am against like a social credit system because I would not be able
I'm
to
with
buy
it, dude.
anything.
I'm with it.
I would not be able to. You would not be able to buy anything with the way you talk.
No?
No, you
Does
would say.
Coon- does
You would
Coon's
say.
age- does
You would say.
Coon's
Yeah,
age
you would
knock
say I
me
haven't seen you in a coon's age, and you'd be able to buy like bread and milk, some crackers.
Some crackers. Oh my god, so fucking terrible. So Coon's age will knock you down a peg. Just
Yeah.
mental note.
But like
Got it.
they have a thing where you can scan your driver's license into your phone in certain states now.
Yeah.
So I'm all for that. But we went to
Maroon
Marengo
Cave?
Cave, and I use Apple Pay, and I forgot my debit card at home, and I was like, oh, it'll be all right. And then I got there and had no service.
Sick.
You can't use Apple Pay with no service?
I don't
No.
know. Lexi didn't let me try it.
No, you won't be able to. It's got to be able to. You know what I'm saying?
It's got to ping to the internet.
I mean,
but I
your
feel like it should be
your
able to read because it's just a
debit card
microchip, right?
isn't connected to the internet. So
It
why would
basically
your phone need to
replaces
be?
your microchip, I would assume. So yeah, I
Yeah.
should have tried it. I'm gonna go back.
I feel like you
tomorrow.
You're going to go back to Maroon Cave?
Yeah.
Put your phone on airplane mode and then try it.
Right. Yeah. see,
Ooh,
Drew's so
that's an even
smart.
better idea. Drew is very intelligent. I'm glad we keep him around.
But I had a bit about like, does anybody else's wallet die? Because like I use my wallet all the time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Imagine, like,
I was
in the future.
waiting for more.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's it.
I don't-
Just
I
a
don't think
one-liner?
he's
Like you get, no,
workshop
like
this.
imagine in the future you scan your driver's license in and you don't even have the paper one anymore.
Yeah,
and
no,
your
of
phone
course.
dies and you get pulled over and it's like late at night.
Dude, honestly, like if you're driving, you have a license, and if you don't have a license, you're uber fucking suspect. Like you're acting all kinds of
Right?
sus.
They got to go back to the computer and
Yeah.
type your name in and try to find you.
Yeah,
What's
dude.
what's your take on driving with a suspended license?
I'm
done
all
it.
for it. All
Okay.
for it.
Yeah.
All for it. You're basically legal.
Yeah.
As long as you have insurance, you're good.
Whatever. And even
You'll
if
get
you
a
don't-
ticket if you get pulled over.
Even if you don't have
Just-
insurance,
PSA.
just let it rip.
You just get a ticket. You're good.
Yeah, don't drink and do it.
yeah.
Don't drink and do it.
Yeah, that's for
Um,
sure.
It's the problem is resolved now. I have a license again, but it was suspended for a little bit. And me and my girlfriend were driving home from her friend's house.
Drew,
And,
They
this
just make
cop,
it, they just made her switch seats, right?
yeah, because
Chinese fire drill, dude.
because it wasn't like it wasn't past a certain point to like I don't fucking know. It had like just gotten suspended, so I could like take a class and get it back.
Yeah.
And so he was like, "Yeah,
25.
you're not gonna get arrested for it, but I have to give you a ticket, and you'll need to switch places."
So there was one time I was going out of town to photograph a rap concert,
Yeah.
and there was three guys in the car. One was rolling up K2 in the front because he was on probation.
Okay.
The guy driving didn't have a license.
Is that like, is he doing that assuming K2 is legal?
No, he's
Assuming
doing it
it doesn't
because he's
show
on
up when they test
probation.
for weed.
Yeah.
Do you
The
not
K-
piss hot if you smoke K2?
I don't know.
For a while now.
That-
Okay.
I probably depends what kind of drug test
I
you're
like how I'm
getting.
asking this question as if people are still smoking K2.
There are people still smoking K2.
Yeah,
Which
those are meth
fucking
addicts.
Wild that he's like, oh, I can't smoke weed. I'll do K2. Just
What the
Let's
fuck
smoke
is
some
going on,
chemicals
dude?
instead.
not a like equal replacement.
But I was sick as fuck. I don't know if I'd ate something. I was like throwing up all before the thing, and I didn't make the show the night before, and I was like, I'll make this one, so I like threw up the whole whatever.
Nice.
And then we're headed out of town. The cop pulls us over. He's like, I smell weed. And I'm like trying not to throw up, look white as fuck, And the car with all
you
them.
actually smell K2.
Right. They were like, there's no weed in the car. And he's like, look, guys, I could blah, blah, blah. Like, there's none in the car. And then he ran the guy in the front and like he ran everybody's license or whatever. He ran the guy in the front. He's like, you get in the back seat. You're good to drive.
Okay.
I drove like 2 blocks, pulled over, threw up, and then just went back to their houses. Like, you guys are going to have to figure it out.
Funny thought, though. What if this is where my fucking autistic ass brain goes. Like, ADD, full
The
throttle.
cop makes the drunk guy in the back seat
What?
drive.
No,
and
no.
It's a pole.
It's more comedic in my head. So like you get pulled over, you're on a suspended license, you've got 3 people with you, they're all cool. So then the cop's like, all right, you can't drive, so can you other 2 drive? And then both of them answer, yeah, we can drive. And then he's like, all right, well you drive them home now. And then all of a sudden all the doors to the car open and everyone just does like a merry-go-round dance of like a true Chinese fire drill, and then one just hops in.
Yeah, it
and
like
you leave.
speed it up and has that circus music.
Yeah, but the downside is as soon as all the doors open up, somebody's getting shot, bro. That cop shot at a car for an acorn.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah, bro.
Fucking one time I had a cop accuse me of my car smelling like weed when it 100% did not. Like I think I had just graduated or I was a senior in high school, and this dude, it was like 1 a.m. and I had gone to get Taco Bell. I was wearing a drug rug, those sweatshirts.
Poncho via rug. Yeah.
And I had a skateboard in my car and Taco Bell in my passenger seat.
Dude,
so
you
I
fucking
think
like you smell like weed.
I think he was just
Probable cause.
going on like, which he had reason to pull me over. I ran a red light. I did that. But he came up and he was like, your car smells like weed. Oh, when's the last time you smoked in here? I'm like, never. I've never smoked in my car. And he is like, don't lie. I know it smells like weed. Why are you lying? And I'm like, it doesn't fucking smell. I know what weed smells like. My car does not smell like weed.
He said it smells like fresh Taco Bell, dog.
And I straight up was just like, if my car smelled like weed and I had smoked in here, I would just tell you, I don't care that much. It doesn't. And he's like stuck with it, and he was like, all right, well, my shift's about to end, and I really don't want to have to do paperwork for this, so I'm gonna let you go. And I'm like,
shut the
and
fuck
he told
up.
me to get a fucking air freshener.
Oh, shut
Fuck
the
off,
fuck
dude.
up, dude. God
if
bless
my
you.
car smelled like weed and he did that, sure, you got some respect, even though you're still a fucking cop.
Yeah.
But the fact that I've never smoked weed in my car, and he was like
Fucking-
dead set on trying
Fucking pigs, dude.
Yeah, fuck
fucking
you.
So,
pigs,
what
dude.
what do you think the worst drug to sell would be? Like the worst dealer to be?
Bath salts.
yeah, bath salts or meth.
It's got to be meth or crack, right? Like you're waking up to like 5 people that you've missed calls from each 100 times at like 3 to
Although I don't,
demon hours of the night.
heroin's probably pretty bad too.
Only because
they're
you lose-
asleep, dude. They're
No,
asleep.
Only because you lose your clientele so much, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean that.
Shout out to Kurt Cobain, dude.
That and
Oh, he got shot. Never
fucking-
mind.
Yeah, he did not OD.
He got shot. Sorry. Who else died? Shout out to the lead singer of The Doors.
Keith Urban.
Is alive.
Where's
Yeah.
that one guy that died that you killed?
Toby Keith, he had
There you
stomach
go.
cancer. This is going
Yeah,
fucking
not even
sideways. This is going way sideways. God damn it.
I'm gonna look up celebs who have OD'd on heroin.
Mac Miller. Mac Miller.
He
rest in
OD'd.
peace.
I don't know if it was heroin.
I think it was opiates. I think it was like pills.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust fucking heroin either.
Yeah, no, me neither. But if I was like dying and I had to do one drug, it would be heroin. Because
have you
it's-
done morphine?
no, but like street drug. I want
It's the
H,
same thing.
not. But still, I would choose heroin because it's
If
like
it was
supposed to be
doctored,
the greatest
administered into
fucking
an
high.
IV, maybe.
I could almost hear what you said.
Yeah, well, fucking Tom's over here interrupting me.
Tweedledee over here.
Heroin, the first time you do it is like the greatest high of your life.
That's
and
what
then
they say.
You're just, people get addicted so easily because they're chasing that and they
The
never
white pony.
fucking get it.
Yeah, chasing the white pony. What did they? What does WebMD say? What do you got pulled up here?
Michael's House Treatment Center is loading because Tom's internet sucks. But
Oh damn, boy, we gotta get you some better internet, Tom.
okay,
I think.
Dude, I'm shitty that white noise bit's already been like.
here are a few of the famous people who have died too young due to the heroin overdose. Sid Vicious, Kurt Cobain, which he shot himself, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought it was
So
a shotgun.
He might have been on heroin, or he might have OD'd at one point.
I thought
but that
he-
is not how he died.
Yeah, he
It's
was.
just the cover up that they're trying
Jim
to
Morrison,
push to the new
Janis
gen.
Joplin, River Phoenix.
Jim Morrison. That's the Doors singer.
Chris
Chris
Farley.
Farley.
Chris Farley died from
Yeah, he was on the H, dude.
Oh, Philip Seymour Hoffman too.
Rest in peace, Hoffman, dude. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones out there. You know what I mean?
I think if you were to like put a hit out on somebody nowadays.
Just lace their shit with fent.
No.
Just call fucking Miss Love. She's the one that
Yeah,
shot
Courtney
Kurt
Love.
Cobain, dude.
I was gonna say send them to the Philippines and have them sing My Way.
Have it my way.
Who
Dude,
sang that?
They don't. Frank Sinatra originally.
How'd he die?
He died of old age in like the 70s or the 80s. Look up how Frank Sinatra died because I'm curious. I think it was like cardiovascular disease or something. He was old. He died in like the 80s.
Heart attack.
Damn.
Yeah. What year?
1998.
Yeah, dude. He almost made it to the fucking millennia. Yeah, you fucking pussy. I didn't think you could make it, Sinatra. You fucking rat pack fucking quitting piece of shit. Dude, he's one of my biggest idols, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
I know.
But no, if you, and all jokes aside, if you go to the Philippines and sing My Way at any karaoke, and they oftentimes they won't even have it as an option.
Dude, but seriously, like if you were to send a hit out on somebody, send them a package, all inclusive, paid for trip to My Way, getting them like blackout drunk or whatever.
To My Way?
My Way is the song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not taking a trip to my.
No, you give them a trip to the Philippines.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
have
there you
them get them like drunk as fuck,
Hell
and
yeah.
then send them into a karaoke bar and do My Way. But have like somebody else go with them that's like, oh, you should do My Way. I hear they love it here.
Yeah, they're big fans, dude. They love it. And you can see the guys in the front row like sharpening their fucking butchering knives. It's like, Jesus Christ, this is going to go poorly. This is not going to go well.
Some dudes there hammering out like an old fashioned
He's
Yeah.
a fucking blacksmith.
on leather.
You guys both hate your jobs, right? Or no?
No.
Oh, not generally over here, but you?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, every once in a while, I have some coworkers
Everybody
that
has
fucking piss me off
days.
because they're dumb as shit.
You think? Do you guys ever like? What do they call it? Rage applying. Do you guys ever do that? Do you like
In
go?
the
make it
past,
that
yes,
far.
but not
Go to-
now.
Huh?
That in the past, yes, but not at my current job.
So like, if you just like rage apply, right? Like you're gonna get a hit somewhere. But anyway, so my question is, what's the dumbest interview question you've ever been asked? What is like you're in the interview and they're asking you very professionally these questions or whatever that they have listed in front of them, and they read off a question to you, and it's like, are you fucking serious,
I
lady?
think
So what's
most
the dumbest
interview
question?
questions are dumb as shit because they're like, "Why do you want this job?" To get fucking paid. Like, what's your biggest strength and biggest weakness? You
Yeah.
know, people are lying on that every
Yeah,
fucking
right.
time.
100%. What about you? What's the dumbest interview question,
I
Tom?
don't know. Like just anything that's on my resume.
If they ask you about your resume at all, okay, strong fucking opener.
That's actually a good point because if it's on the resume, why the fuck are you asking me
Yeah,
about
you
it?
didn't
That's
do
fair.
your
Look at the
job.
resume.
That's fair.
You ever seen a cocaine?
Sorry? What are you doing here? Kind of witchcraft. Is that your pool stick?
Oh no. Damn, it's stuck.
And
The bit fell.
You fill that with Coke.
Or whatever. I mean, I used to keep it a little. But you used to be able to shoot it out. It was a lot cooler.
Now you're just
What are you? A
now you're
fucking
just threatening
pimp?
spilling all your cocaine everywhere. No, but I was gonna say,
Put some put smelling salts in that.
I did.
Yeah, right. And then pop it out at people.
I did a interview the other day. I had to interview this person. I thought you were about to shoot it at me. But I interviewed somebody the other day, and they give you a preset list of questions, and one of them, all the questions suck. I usually wind up diverting away from the list and then just talking to the person like a human, like most people should. But I do use it as framework for the most part. But anyway, so there was one on there. I hit question 13. I happened to be interviewing with another lady, and I looked over at her, and I was like, I'm not asking this question. I'm not. In front of the interviewee. I was like, I'm not.
What was the question?
Straight off of paper?
I'm about to tell you. Yeah. I'm about to tell you. But I verbally.
That's funny in itself. Can you imagine getting interviewed
out
by
loud? I was like, I'm not asking this.
What's your favorite position?
Can you imagine getting interviewed by somebody and they just got a piece of paper in front of them and they're like, all right, how was your last
People
job?
do that.
And then they hold up the paper back up and they're like, all right, question number 2.
Okay.
What are your skills?
Yeah. No, but question 13 was fucking what, and I quote straight out of the book, what does safety mean to you? This is a production style job.
What the
You're
fuck?
working in a lot. Why? Well, fucking why, dude? What are they going to say that's going to fucking blow my mind?
That's the same question they ask you if like porn or whatever. How do you feel about safety?
See, I mean, in that kind of situation, you give like a hypothetical, like, okay, well, if one of your coworkers did this and like there was an accident, how would you respond? Like, what is the correct response?
Yeah, dude, that's the right way to fucking do
Do
it.
you have stashed?
Not fucking. So you got a bag of weed in there?
Like 20 Post-it notes stashed in his chair.
Oh, that one spit on me again. Yeah, but dude, I think that's dumb. I think that so like, and it may be us having owned a podcast for the last 3 years has something to do with it. But just now having gotten into interviewing potential employees, I look at this list of bullshit they give me, and I'm like, why, dude? I'm like, fucking why? But just ask them legitimate questions. Don't ask them, do you wear your seatbelt when you drive? Like, they're fucking gonna say yes. You know what I mean? Like,
if I get asked a question in an interview like that, I'm lying.
Yeah, 100%. What does safety mean to you? Oh, I don't know. Fuck it. And he holds up 3 fingers, and it's like, no, it's never gonna fucking happen. It's never gonna fucking happen. So they're gonna tell you what you want to hear. Skip that fucking question, and let's gain something here. Like, god damn, dude.
So what'd you ask? Is your question
Fucking-
13?
She asked it. I told her. I looked over at her. I'm like, I'm not asking
What
this
was the
guy this
response?
question. And then she said, well, I'll ask it because I'm interested. Shut up. No, but yeah, she did. And safety was apparently very important to this individual. So
Well,
good to know.
that checks all the boxes.
It checks
Do you
out.
hire him?
He's hired. No, not yet. I do like the candidate though. He is a
He
strong
had
fucking
one day
candidate.
on the job and then lost a finger in a press machine.
Dude, that's all I imagine is like a guy in that interview, like fucking from the woods, and they're like, "Well, what's this safety mean to you?" And he's like, "I don't know, but I used a bandsaw one time and lost my fingers."
Dude, I worked at a steel fabrication shop, and the guy that trained me was missing 2 fingertips and the tip of a toe.
Dude, don't take safety tips from that guy.
He's like, yeah, watch out for this machine.
Yeah.
You carry
I mean-
metal out, and he goes, don't drop it, because I dropped it on my toe when it cut it clean off.
That's the kind of guy that takes the guards off all the
But then he
fucking-
tell you the price tag he lost for losing this is like top, whatever you call this, or your foot.
I fucking
yeah, that's $5K
When I
right
worked
there.
in the deli at Walmart, we would slice meat and cheese,
Yeah.
and we would have to clean the slicers. I would just like take the guards off and turn the slicer on, and it'd be a fucking spinning blade, and just
That's
put a
so
little
safe.
paper towel in there and clean it. And
so safe.
like it was not. I don't take the best safety precautions.
Yeah, dude. OSHA not approved. Dude, I'm trying to think of what else we could talk about, dude. What's the timestamp? Where are we at here, dude?
40 minutes.
40?
Yeah.
Put a bow on this bitch, dude. I'm done. What do
Brian
you guys?
quits.
Do you guys have any last minute? What do we got coming up next week? Do we have it locked in?
I'm not sure.
When's this coming? No, it's not.
This will come out on do the math.
Not yet.
It doesn't matter. It's not going to come out.
Comes out in 2 weeks.
Okay.
In 2 weeks. Yeah.
Are
Are you gonna be here in 2 weeks? Are you fucking
should be
planning your escape?
maybe.
Christ.
In a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
That's the best way to get away. That's the best way to get away.
We're gonna finish up an episode. I'm gonna walk into your backyard and flip you off and just fucking hot air balloon away.
Later, dudes. I'm out. No, man. I think this has been very mediocre, and I'm very happy with it.
Yep.
I don't know, Tom. Do you have any concerns?
Strive for mediocrity.
It'll be number 6.
Dude, honestly, if we hit number 5 next year, that'd be fucking titties, dude.
That'd be progress.
Yeah, dude. Progress. Hashtag Martin Luther King 9/11. Never forget. But yeah, dude. Do you guys have anything you want to end on, or before we end, let's just determine right now, is using the term a coon's age racist? That's how we end the show. I gotta know, because
I don't know
it's
if I'd
technically
say
racist,
it's.
I need to stop using it.
I don't know if
I
I'd
would stop
say it's
using it, but I don't
racist.
say it's
I think it's
racist.
in poor taste.
It's in what?
I don't know if it's technically racist, but I do think it's in poor taste.
Because
you
of
should
the
say it around your friends, but not all of them.
because of
Not publicly.
is it because of the raccoon's vulnerability, or
yeah, yeah. Let's
Yes?
go with that.
and then also
You
the
really
verbiage?
care. Yeah, you really care about raccoons.
Fucking hate raccoons, dude. Too goddamn
Fuck
smart.
you. I
Trash
fucking hate you.
pandas.
Yeah, fucking. What'd you call it earlier? Prokin.
Something.
Procyon?
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in a Procyon's age.
I
That's
think
the
that
way
was
you
it.
spice it up, dude.
It sounds
Oh,
like
good.
some Star Trek shit.
No, man, I'm really thrilled that I'm in fucking this fucking shit town of Boonville. Your
Crack
fucking
house.
downtown area sucks cock the most out of any other town in the tri-state area. So hats off to you, Tom, for fucking living in this shithole.
Hell yeah.
Never seen a downtown road divert into fucking just
Yeah, that was interesting.
fucking like who does?
One ways.
I'm fucking over it. I'm over
There's
it.
a
This
lot of
town-
one ways.
I'm never doing another podcast here ever again. Mark my words. I'll shoot one in a fucking laundromat before I come back here. But that being said, man, I think we did really good for 44 minutes. Do you guys have any last minute
I do not.
shout outs? Or God damn, that fucking stung me, dude. Daddy?
I came up with a
Pass
theory
it.
that if you smell it with your eyes closed, it doesn't burn as bad.
Oh, that's a fallacy.
You don't see the fucking neon green color of it. Maybe that helps.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you guys made it this far, thank you so much for listening to us babble on about raccoons and job interviews and cocaine and mortuaries and all that good stuff. We greatly appreciate you. Thank you for every download. Like and subscribe to the channel wherever you're listening or viewing or whatever. And yeah, just thank you guys so much for making us the number 6 rated art podcast in the entire state of Indiana.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you very
brother.
much. A population of fucking 3 million people.
Lightweight.
Kind of a big fucking deal. But yeah, no, this has been another thrilling episode of The Days Grimm. My name is Brian Michael Day.
My name is Thomas Grimm.
And I'm Drew Head.
God bless all of you, and God bless America.